Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to remove your amplifier off of your King Arms PDW 9mm. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so now that we're all set up at my little tiny work desk on that mosquito, we can go ahead and begin to remove this amplifier. So the tools that you're going to need for this is a T10 bit. I got the M-Lock. Now if you do not have the M-Lock, then I believe it's going to be a hex. I'm not sure what size, but with the M-Lock rail, you're going to need a T10 bit. Also, you're going to need a pair of pliers. I got 2 different pairs with me. And then the last thing you're going to need is some hot water. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is remove this rail right here, and that's where the T10 comes into place. So there's going to be 4 screws, 1, 2, and then 2 on the back side in the same corresponding location. So we're going to go ahead and get these removed, and I'll be right back once I got these screws removed. Alrighty guys, so once you got the 4 screws out, set them aside in a safe spot so you don't lose them. And then after that, all you simply got to do is just slide the rail off, just like so. And now we can see our barrel and our amplifier. So I already did this part, but what you're going to want to do now is turn on your sink water, or you can use boiling water to make this process go by a little bit faster. But you want to turn on your hot water onto your sink and let it run for a couple minutes, let it get really hot, and then you want to stick the barrel right here, because on your amplifier there's going to be a little hole right here, and it has a little pin, and there's a whole bunch of adhesive glue around here. You really just want to warm it up and let that glue just pretty much melt away. So let the barrel, just set it up across the sink like this, let the water hit it for a little bit. I let mine sit for about 5 minutes, got really hot. It was hot enough to where I had to wrap a towel around the barrel to even touch the gun. But once you get the water running over it and it's all warm and hot, you're simply going to want to twist your amplifier back and forth while holding your barrel, because your barrel will twist like mine does. But you simply want to hold the barrel and twist back and forth, just like such, and that pin will eventually wobble out, and that's where the pliers will come in handy. You will eventually just pull that pin out, and then after that, you can begin to unscrew your amplifier. Got it off like such. And also, I already removed mine too, but you'll have your O-ring and your gasket right here. I already took mine off. And now you can be able to add anything you want to the end of your barrel. Now for the reassembly, it's pretty much easy. Just slide it right back on, align the holes up, and then put your screws back in. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my screws back in, and I'll be back right after. Alrighty, so now we got the rails back on, and I did switch it back up. I did had this long on the side, but I went ahead and just rotated back to how it came originally. I have my iron sight on the side because I am going to get an optic for the top, and the iron sight is just going to be used for when I'm like clearing corners and everything. I need to aim down sights and whatnot. But the amplifier, you can go ahead and put it back on if you want. It will twist right back on. You can go ahead and put your O-ring and gasket back on, but I'm not really going to be running this for I'm about to be getting my tracer unit in within the next couple of days. What I do recommend though is keep your orange tip on until you get some kind of another amplifier, suppressor, or whatnot to put on your gun, just for safety reasons. Also, what I would highly recommend, there goes that. What I would highly recommend is lubing up this right here. The threading and everything will be a little bit dry and crusty, as mine is. I need to lube it up, a little bit of plastic too. And then also re-lube your gasket and your O-ring. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much how you remove the amplifier on the King Arms PDW 9mm SBR. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.